Good morning, good morning, good morning. Baby, I'm back in my car. Yes, sir. I'm back in my car, so I know y'all can appreciate that. I had so many folk, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. As y'all come into the room, as y'all get in this room, man, I'm just waiting on you to get here. How y'all doing this morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning, man? How y'all doing? It's your favorite. Good morning, birds. Good God. He ain't gonna let me talk, huh? You know what I'm saying? Get on through. How y'all doing this morning, man? As y'all come into the room, I just want to say, first things first, what's going on with you? I need for y'all to say good morning to me. After you say good morning to me, I need y'all to let me know where y'all are viewing me from real quick. That's right. Let me know where you're viewing me from so I can shout out some of y'all's areas, man. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality. It's your girl, Street Poet. That's right. I'm back in the car, y'all. I finally made it back to South Carolina. I'm back in South Carolina, man. I'm feeling good. That's right. I didn't left up out of the gym just now, and I had to get on here. I said, you know what, my folks, I know y'all miss me. I missed y'all. I tried to go live as much as I could while I was out there in Kansas, but I'm back. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tap in. Berlin, Germany. I see y'all. Amsterdam. I see you guys. Virginia. I see y'all in here as well. Maryland. I see you guys pulling up on me. How y'all doing this morning, man? I'm wishing you guys a wonderful, wonderful day. What's going on, Virginia? Louisiana, I see you guys as well. How y'all doing? Big Dallas is here. Okay, Palestine. Okay, I see y'all. Arkansas is here. Chicago, I see y'all pulling up as well. California is here. Oh man, y'all ain't gonna play with me this morning, huh? Houston, Texas, I see y'all. Kansas is here. Okay, Florida is here. Raleigh, Durham is here, man. Columbus, Ohio, Little Rock is here. That's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all are pushing up, man. Y'all coming through. What up, Denver? That's my girl. What up, Shaquan? I love you, babe. What's going on, Minnesota, Missouri? Atlanta is here. Florida is here. Man, how y'all doing? Vegas, Detroit, California, I see y'all checking in, man. Ireland is here as well. Okay, I see y'all. North Carolina. What's going on? Oregon, Arizona, more Dallas, more Virginia, South Carolina, Mississippi, Las Vegas, Nevada. I see you, Nikki, in Mississippi. How y'all doing, New York? Jersey is here. What up, what up? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing, Michigan? Okay, there we go. Brooklyn is here as well. Come on, come through. What's going on in Vermont? I see Maine is here. Massachusetts is here. Chicago, Illinois, London is here. It's my South Africa people here. Where y'all at this morning? How y'all doing? Jamaica, Fort Worth, Texas is here. Okay, Washington State. I see y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, man. I'm going to tell y'all what. Y'all already know we talking about being locked in, right? Your coach had to dip out. I had to go. In Kansas, I was a guest speaker out there in Kansas this past weekend. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to go out there and I had to handle some business. So for those of you, you know what I'm saying, that's in the Patreon, y'all can go and watch the full show. I got it up in Patreon right now. My speaking engagement in Kansas, y'all can see how it went. So if you in the Patreon, which I advise you to be, because every single Thursdays, we do a mental health support group inside of that Patreon. Bring your questions, your comments, your testimonies, anything that you need, some advice or some positive feedback, some constructive criticism. Sign up for the Patreon. We do it every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure y'all get into that. But I still got some stuff to tell you. That's right. And what I'm going to talk about today is probably going to have some folk feeling a certain type of way. I see you, Jemiah. I think I'm pronouncing my friend name, but she had every single live. I love you, and I see you got your lock up already. Man, I'm telling you what, I love me some you. Every time I get on live and I see your name pop up there, I'm like, you know what, there she go. I love y'all. Y'all love y'all coach, and I love y'all. I want y'all to know that. But I'm going to tell you something today that's probably going to piss some folk off, baby. But I want you to understand the first note that I need you to write down is real quick, and I need you to declare it over your life. I need you to wake up every single day, and I need you to apply this to your life daily. Tell yourself to stop playing safe. Hello, somebody. Yeah, there you go, right there. Stop playing safe. Stop playing safe. What we talking about today? You got to stop playing safe. Yeah. I know some of y'all like, man, here she go. How in the world did she know? How in the world did she know that was me? How in the world did she know I've been struggling with that? Why? How in the world did she know? Baby, you better stop playing safe. Understand that. Stop playing safe. Put that in the notes. Put it in the comments. Write it in red ink pen on your paper this morning, baby. I gotta stop playing safe when it got something to do with me. Come on now, talk to me nice. That's right, because I tell you what, a lot of times in life, we already know what's going on. We already know what the outcome gonna be. We already know these things. things, but we be wanting to play safe so much because we don't want to piss nobody off. Or you gonna make me do it that early? You gonna make me jump into the live just like that? See, I was trying to wait on everybody to get here, but I want you to understand, you gotta stop playing safe. That's right. You gotta get yourself out there and understand that those that gonna love you no matter what. Those that's gonna support you no matter what. You might piss some folks off in the process. You might get up under somebody's skin in the process. You might offend a couple of folk. Understand, sometimes you got to do that. Understand, but at the end of the day, you owe it to yourself. That's right. I can't play safe when it got something to do with me. Hello? Yeah. Come on, love me down real quick. Send me some love across the screen. That's right. I got to stop playing safe. If you know for a fact that you've been over there in your life and you've been playing it safe, if you know for a fact that you're able to do more than what you're doing, come on, talk to me nice. If you know for a fact that it's been plenty of times in your life where you should have stepped out, it's been plenty of times in your life where you should have went ahead and exit left. If you know for a fact that it's some times in your life that you should have spoke up for yourself and you didn't. If you know it's some times that you should have walked away from certain situations and you didn't. I want you to understand that it's extremely important for you to stand up for yourself. Is extremely important for you to utilize your voice. It's extremely important for you to let folk know exactly where you stand. It's extremely important for you to let folk know I am not to be played with. Hello, somebody. Yeah, I've been waiting to tell y'all this since Kansas, baby. That's right. I already told y'all. Locked in. Oh, this whole month right here, they gonna have to tie me down this whole month right here. Oh, baby, we on go mode, because if we don't do nothing else, these last 3 months of this year right here, baby, these next 3 months, baby, we walking out of 2022 and we gonna be self-full, baby. I'm gonna make sure that our cup is running over. I'm gonna make sure that I show up and deliver the word. I'm gonna make sure that I'm constantly motivating, constantly inspiring you, constantly pushing you to do the very best that you can do. No matter what, baby, no matter what. She said, hold on. Let me get both of y'all at the same time. Let me see if I can get both of y'all. There you go. Now you ain't got to worry about how calm I am, and boom, now you ain't got to worry about how fast I talk. There you go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know I'm one of them, baby. One thing that we ain't gonna do, we ain't gonna play. I ain't gonna play. Those that know. Those that know. Come on, talk to me nice. Those that know. You better get to a place in your life where you understand that, baby, I tell you what, this right here that I'm doing is personal. Hello, somebody. This right here, what I'm doing, this personal. This personal right here. I don't know about nobody else and what they doing in their life, and I'm not concerned. Why? I got my eyes on my own cup. Understand that I got my eyes on my own cup. I'm not worried about nothing or nobody. I'm not worried about what nobody else is saying. I'm not worried about what nobody else is doing. I'm not worried about how nobody else is moving. I want you to understand that everything that I'm doing right now in my life, this right here, this is personal. I am focused. I got my blinders on. Understand that I'm about to step up out of my comfort zone, because now I'm understanding. That's right. Now I'm understanding that there's no growth inside that comfort zone. I'm moving up out of that comfort zone because I understand now that I cannot heal over there pretending to be okay. Oh, I ain't mean to put that out there like that. Yeah, go get your shoe, sis. Go pick your shoe up. Some of y'all threw your shoe across the room. Go get your shoe real quick, sis. That's right. You gotta understand, you can't heal if you're pretending to be okay. If you're not okay, speak up for yourself. If you're, you gotta stop accepting the unacceptable. That's right. Hello, somebody. That's a note right there for you. Stop pretending to be okay. And you can't get okay by pretending to be okay. You gotta be, you gotta be open. You gotta be honest with yourself. You gotta be transparent with yourself. You gotta stand 10 toes in the ground behind what you feel. I don't like the way that you talk to me. I don't like what it is that you've done to me. You put it out there so that once you put it out there, you give folk the opportunity to make a decision within their life if they're going to correct it or not. But you hold yourself to the thing of, I'm going to tell you right here, I'm going to put it out there so that you can fix it. But if you choose not to fix it, if you choose not to address it, if you choose not to make the correction that got to come along with it, then guess what? You just chose, without saying, you just chose to be introduced to my absence. That's right. I'm not staying connected to nothing or nobody that's not growing. I'm not staying connected to nothing or nobody that's not trying to heal. I'm not staying connected to nobody that don't hear me, that don't value me, that don't respect me, that don't see, and that you don't even see my worth. Oh no, you got to go. Yeah, that was a lot there. I understand that was a little bit a lot. Hello, somebody. I got to get up out of my comfort zone. Why? Because my coach just told me this morning, I got to stop playing safe. Come on, talk to me nice. I got to stop playing safe. That's right. I got to stop worrying about how other folks going to feel. I got to stop worrying about what other folk going to say. I got to stop worrying about how it's going to piss them off. I got to stop worrying about whether or not I'm going to get up under some folks' skin or not. I got to get to a place in my life where I make myself a priority in my own life. Talk to me nice. Why? Why? Because it's personal. I got to become a priority in my own life because it's personal. I got to focus on my own development because it's personal. I got to focus on my own healing because it's personal. I got to focus on my own growth, baby, because it's personal. You got to wake up every single day and you got to show up for yourself. You got to wake up every single day and you got to nourish yourself. You got to wake up every single day and you got to put fire into that. Oh, yeah. That log that you got burning on the inside of you. You got to go ahead and put a little bit of that lighting fluid. Put a little bit of lighting fluid. How you going to do that, Street? By practicing good self-care. Yeah. I got to pick my books up, baby. I got to work on my reading. I got to work on my praying. I got to work on my fasting. This ain't something that I do every now and again. This is something that I do on a regular basis. This ain't something that I do when I'm getting bored or when things ain't going the right way for me or when it look like all hell breaking loose in my life. I want you to understand that you got to be so dedicated to this process that you got to wake up and you got to go after it, even when things are going well for you, even when the sun is shining on you, even when things are going perfect in your life. You still got to wake up and you still got to have that same drive. You got to wake up and you got to have that same passion. You got to wake up and you got to have that same aggression every single day that you wake up. You got to choose yourself every single day that you wake up. You got to make sure that you're making yourself your most valuable person on your team. That's right. You ain't got to pat my back because I can pat it. You ain't got to salute me because I can salute me. You ain't got to address me and say this, and this, because guess what, baby? Them compliments that you giving, understand this. I complimented myself already. That's right. I woke up and I already told myself that I was beautiful, that I was beautifully made. I told myself that I was worthy. I told myself that I was determined. I told myself that I had purpose. And I told myself, most importantly, you deserve to be right here. I deserve to be here, baby. Come on, talk to me nice. I deserve to be here. I deserve to be here. Hello, somebody. I deserve to be here. That's right. As long as I got breath, I got purpose. That's right. So, yeah. Even though it might look like all hell breaking loose in my house, I got breath, so I got purpose. It might look like my children are going crazy. They doing everything up under the sun, being disrespectful, disobedient. But guess what? I still got breath in my body. So guess what? I still got some purpose. My marriage might not be going the way that I wanted to go. The relationship might be on its last leg. The job might be over there about to lay me off. But at the end of the day, as long as I got breath in my body, I still got some purpose. Double tap on that screen. Send me some love. Send me some love. There's some folks out here, you needed to hear that this morning. You needed to hear that this morning. I'm going to say that every single live video, baby. I'm going to say that every single video, until every single person that's under the sound of my voice understand that as long as you got breath, you got purpose. As long as you got breath, you got purpose, baby. That's a red pen note, baby. Go ahead and pick the phone up. Friends, I threw my phone. I understand, baby. I understand, because see, sometimes life will come with its unexpected blows. Sometimes life will come out of nowhere and they get to beating us upside our head. Life will come over there putting them lumps and them bumps upside our head. Sometimes, these bad things happen to the good folk, and sometimes good folk make some bad decisions, baby. What I want you to understand is that I'm no longer ducking and dodging my consequences. Where we at? Where you at? Where you at? I dare you to shut alive. Double tap on that screen. That's right. I'm not ducking I'm not ducking my consequences. Hello, somebody. That right there is a gem for somebody. I'm about to dig into this right here, baby. I want you to, I'm not ducking my consequences. I need for you to understand that everything that I do, every move that I make right here in this season of my life, baby, I want you to understand that it's strategically planned. That's right. I know exactly what it is that I'm going to do way before I go over there and do it. So I'm prepared already for the necessary. I'm prepared already for whatever consequences that's going to come behind it. That's right. So if I cut you loose, I already know that me walking up out of your life, that me separating myself from you, me detaching myself from you, I already know that it might be some days that it's going to be lonely. Okay. I'm in your house. I'm in your house. That's right. I'm in your house right now. I'm in your house. That's right. I'm in your business right now. I'm peeping through your window right now. Come on, talk to me nice. That's right. I already know that me walking away from a situation that I have been in for years on top of years, I do understand that when I walk away, I might have to learn some things. I might have to unlearn some things. I might have to, that's right. I'm going to have to go through those lonely spells. I got to break the habit of talking to you every day. I got to break the habit of texting you. I got to break the habit of calling you to see if you didn't had breakfast or lunch or dinner. I understand all of that, and I want you to understand that the season that I'm in my life right now, well, baby, I'm preparing myself for the necessaries. Why? Because I'm getting up out of my emotions. Hello, somebody. Because as long as I act in my emotions, I already understand that I'm gonna lose every time. That's a note right there. As long as you operate through your emotions, baby, you're gonna lose. I want you to understand that you got to get up out of those feelings and you got to start dealing with what? Them facts. It's facts over feelings. Facts over feelings, facts over feelings. Put it in your notes, facts over feelings, facts over feelings. Come on, talk to me nice, facts over feelings, facts over feelings. Double tap on the screen. That's right, if you're motivated this morning, if you're inspired this morning, if you just woke up, got your phone propped up against your bathroom mirror, if you in the gym right now and you got it tuned in, baby, I want you to understand this facts over feelings, baby. That's right, I'm moving up out of my emotions because I understand now that when I'm acting out of my emotions, baby, I might overreact sometimes. I might step out of position sometimes. I might get distracted sometimes when I'm over there focusing on my feelings. But baby, when I start moving out of wisdom, understand when I start operating out of wisdom, then it's something totally different. Because when I'm operating out of wisdom, then that means that I understand every single thing for what it is, not for what I want it to be, not for what I see the potential in, not for the representation. That's right, hello somebody, and I know that just pissed somebody off, because right now what you're in love with, you're not in love with that individual, you are in love with the representation, you're in love with the person that they presented to you. Hello somebody, and it doesn't, and that's the reason why it's eating you up the way that it's eating you up. That's the reason why it's breaking your heart the way that it's breaking your heart. That's the reason why it's dragging you, it's draining you, and it's destroying everything that's good within you. Is because you already know for a fact that that individual don't mean you no good. You already know that that individual ain't got nothing to offer you. You already know that that individual cannot reciprocate the energy. You already know that you gotta beg them to do right. You gotta run after them to do right. You gotta check their phone for them to do right. You gotta check their email for them to do right. You gotta pop up on them in places that they say that they're gonna be in order for them to do right, because you already know that the moment that you step back, the moment that you put some distance, then they gonna act out of order. Hello somebody, you over there babysitting. Yeah. I knew it was gonna be some folk that was gonna get upset about this one. I knew it was gonna be some folk. Some folk was gonna be upset about this one right here. That's right. If you know for a fact that you've been guilty of that and you done been in a relationship where you had to babysit another grown adult, go ahead and say ouch and send me some love real quick. That's right. Say ouch and send me some love. Yeah, some of y'all babysitting right now. Some of y'all babysitting right now. If I don't check their phone, then I don't know. If I don't do this, then say ouch and send a gift. Come on, send me some love across the screen. Send me some love. You might as well, because we done all been there before. We done all been in that situation where, oh yeah, I gotta check your email. I gotta pop up on you when you tell me that you go on certain places. I gotta slide over there so I can see exactly who you is. And some of y'all done got real crafty with it. Y'all done went outside y'all way to create a fake page to stalk the one that you in a relationship with. Oh, Street, you gotta stop. Listen here. Don't make me get out this car. Don't make me get out this car. Hello, somebody. Oh yeah. That's when you know you really need to be gone. Hello. That's when you know you really should have cut ties. That's when you know you should have been aborted that mission. That's when you know you should have been left from. Anybody that you got to be in a relationship with and you can't trust that individual to go and do the right thing, then you already got all the answers that you need. When you know for a fact that you can't trust them no further than you can see them, then guess what? You already got all the answers that you need. Stop holding on to things that you know for a fact are not servicing you. Friends say, get out of my business. I can't, friend. I can't get out your business until you change, baby. I can't get up out your business until you change. I can't get out your business until you understand that you deserve more, you deserve better. I can't get up out your business and I can't turn it loose until you understand that this right here, oh baby, this beneath you. Understand that the days of accepting the bare minimum, oh baby, that's out the window. We're not doing that anymore. Hello, somebody, y'all should be tearing the button up right now. Oh yeah, I want you to, I'm not accepting the bare minimum. It's a lot of things that I'm going to accept, but the bare minimum ain't going to be one of them. Hello, somebody. I'm at a place in my life right now where I'm doing what? Demanding more out of folk. I'm demanding more out of folk. I want you to understand that I'm waking up, and today's day, the topic of what we're talking about today is we got to stop playing safe. We got to stop playing safe. We got to stop playing safe. What you talking about, Street? Stop playing safe. Stop playing safe. I dare you to put your boxing gloves on, baby. I dare you to do that, baby. I dare you to make up in your mind and say, you know what? From this day forward, baby, I'm demanding more. From this day forward, it's personal. From this day forward, I'm pouring into myself. From this day forward, I'm choosing myself. From this day forward, I'm making myself a priority. From this day forward, I'm not playing safe. I'm done playing safe. I want up out of my comfort zone. I understand now that in order for me to get something different out of life, I gotta do something different. I cannot continue to do the same thing over and over again and expect something different to happen, because that right there, baby, that won't happen. If you continue to do the same thing, you're gonna continue to get the same thing. I dare you, get up out your comfort zone. Stop playing safe. Yeah, I'm gonna speak on how I feel. I'm gonna utilize my voice. That's right. And I don't care who get mad about it. I want you to understand. I sure am. That's right. I'm no longer accepting the things. I'm no longer just accepting no anything. I'm no longer playing nice to get along. I'm no longer tiptoeing around folk feelings. I'm no longer avoiding that elephant that's in the room. I'm no longer sitting back and just playing crazy. Like they say, oh yeah, you got to play crazy sometimes, baby. I want you to understand I'm not playing crazy for nobody, and I'm not playing pretend for nobody. I need for you to get that, baby. I'm not playing crazy, and I'm not playing pretend. You are exactly who you showed me that you were. I'm not going to do it. I can tell you that right now. I'm done playing safe. What you're doing, I'm done playing safe. I can tell you that. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not playing safe no more. That's right. If I piss you off, I piss you off. If you dislike me, then you got to have to dislike me. If I offend you, then guess what? You're going to have to be offended. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. What I'm not about to do, I'm not playing safe anymore. I'm not playing nice anymore. I'm not doing the get along gang anymore. I'm not afraid to come in and change the room. I'm not afraid to come in and clear it out. I'm not afraid to come in and address the issues. That's right. You would not mute me. You would not discourage me. You would not push me out of position. You would not distract me. I am going to come in and I am going to do what I am called to do, whether that's just me by myself or it's me plus 1,000. I want you to understand I am not going to stop. I am not going to slow up. I am not going to pause nothing that I got going on in my life, because at the end of the day, what is for me is going to be for me. Hello, somebody. So that means if it missed me, it wasn't for me. What's for me will not miss me. What's going to be for me is going to be for me, and ain't a devil in hell going to be able to take that away. Ain't a man or woman walking God's green earth is going to be able to take that away. The only thing that's preventing me from living the life that I truly deserve is me. Is me. Yeah. It's me, baby. It's me. Put it in the notes. It's me, baby. Can't nobody stop me but me. Can't nobody keep me from being blessed but me. Can't nobody stunt my growth but me, baby. It's me. I want you to understand, because I'm going to tell you why I want you to say that, because I want you to understand that you got the power. This my power, baby. I want you to understand that I am in total and complete control. I am in total and complete control. I don't control life. I do not. I don't control life. Life is uncontrollable. Understand that it's going to be some times when you're going to be out here and you're going to be struggling. It's going to be some times when you out here and you're going to feel like your back is up against the wall. It's going to be some times out here and you're going to feel like you are stuck in between a rock and a hard place. It's going to be some times out here when things are not going the way that you want them to go. It's going to be some times when you feel like all the bottom then fell out of this thing and it's going everywhere. It's going to be some times when you're going to feel isolated. It's going to be some times when you're going to feel let down. It's going to be some times when you got to understand that some folk that you love more than anything is going to walk away from you. It's going to be some folk that's going to betray you. It's going to be some folk that's going to let you down. But at the end of the day, you got to understand that you still owe it to yourself to show up for yourself. You owe it to yourself to make sure that you continue to put one foot in front of the other and go, baby. That's right. That's when I'm letting you know I am locked in. I am locked and I'm ready to go. Yeah. I'm done playing safe, baby. Yeah, I'm done playing safe. See, I was only playing safe because I was afraid. I ain't gonna do it. Double tap on the screen. Send me some love. And I'm going there. No, you ain't even got to worry about, because I'm gonna go there. Send me some love across the screen real quick. We at 69K. Go ahead, let's get us on up on them likes real quick. Double tap on that screen. Yeah. It's gonna be some folk that's gonna get mad with you. It's gonna be some folk that ain't gonna understand. It's gonna be some folk that's gonna try to discourage you and gonna tell you that what you're doing, baby, you need to stop that. You pissing everybody off. You need to stop that. You sound too aggressive. You need to stop that. People don't like all of that. You need to slow that down a little bit, because you know it's going to be some people that's going to do this and some people that's going to do that. And you got to be mindful even of that, because it's going to be some folk that you love more than anything. But baby, they still going to have fear and try to put their fear into your plan. And they're going to disguise what it is that they're saying. They're going to make it seem as though it's coming out of a loving place. They're going to make it seem like, oh, it's just because I care about you. It's just because I'm concerned about you. But the truth of the matter is, it's not that they're concerned about you. It's not because they care. What they're afraid of is the fact that they don't want to see. Because see, you attached to me. They don't want to ruin their own image. Hello, somebody. If that don't go the way that you want it to go, then that's going to be a reflection of me. If it don't do what you wanted to do, then that's going to be a reflection of me. If you don't come through like how they say that you could come through, then that's going to be a reflection of me. You got to know within yourself, baby, come hell or high water. Doesn't matter how dark my wilderness get. Don't matter how many folk I lose. I need for you to come on now, talk to me nice. Yeah. Because I'm going to say it, and when I say it, it's going to be some of y'all. I know y'all going to take off running, but give me a second, because y'all see I done about got out of this car one time already. Give me a second. I've been waiting to drop this since Kansas, so give me a minute. Yeah. It's going to be some folk you're going to have to leave. It's going to be some folk you're going to have to detach yourself from. It's going to be some folk you got to move away from. It's going to be some folk that ain't going to understand. It's going to be some folk over there, baby, they're not going to get it, and it's not even that you're not putting it out there the way that they need it out there. It's going to be they're committed to not getting it. They're committed to not loving you. They're committed to not respecting you. They're committed to not valuing you. And when you see this happening in your life, this is what I was about to say to you. You got to get to a place where you understand that just because they disguise it as concern, they disguise it as love, they disguise it as they're coming from a good place, some folk are only concerned about how you are going to make them look. How is this going to look for the business? How is this going to look for the company? How is this going to look for the family? How is this going to look for the friendship? You got to get to a place in your life where you surround yourself with some folk that are just as crazy as you are. Hello, somebody. That's right. And see the folk that's around me. You see the folks that's around me, right? Oh, yeah. They just as bold as me, baby. Yeah. Everybody got a different way of delivery, but they just as bold as me. Understand that when they come through, they clearing the room in their own way. When they come through, they gonna shut it down their own way. I'm only surrounding myself with positive folk. I'm only surrounding myself with folk that want to grow. I'm only surrounding myself with folk that can reciprocate the energy. I'm only surrounding myself with folk that's gonna, you gonna love me like I love you. You're gonna support me like how I support you. Those are the folk that I'm surrounding myself with. You won't even see them posted on my page if I don't rock with them like that. Hello, somebody. I'm very particular with who I share my energy with. Very particular with the folk that's around me. If they around me, just know that them some good folk. Yeah. That's just a plug for my good folk. Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I wake up every single day, baby. It ain't just about me. I want to win, but I want my folk to win too. That's what it is. But see, I need for you to understand something. Not out of fear. If you continue to walk around with fear, if you continue to hold on to that fear of letting go, that fear of walking away, that fear of starting over, that fear of that untouched territory over there, if you allow fear to continue to live inside of your plan, to live inside of your life, if you continue to deal with that fear, I want you to understand that you will never live the life that you are deserving of. You deserve a better life. You deserve a better life. You over there and you holding on to fear. You playing safe. You playing it safe because of fear. You playing it safe because of fear. It's that fear, baby. That's right. You over there tiptoeing around stuff because of fear. You won't start your business because of fear. You won't start your brand because of fear. You won't move out on faith because of fear. In order for you to move out and do what you need to do, you got to understand your red pen note is what you got to be. One of those individuals that understand that, you know what, I'm doing myself a disservice. I'm self-sabotaging because I'm playing safe. Yeah, I'm playing safe. I've been out here playing it safe. So yeah, I've been playing it safe. So yeah, even though I knew that I had, y'all gonna love me after this. Y'all might be mad because I'm in your house. You might be mad because I'm stepping on your toes. Might be mad because I'm on your relationship. Might be mad because I'm on your marriage. Might be mad because I'm over here talking about your friends and whatnot and the relationships. I get it, because the truth definitely does hurt. I get that. But baby, by the time I get finished with this message, honey, I want you to understand. Y'all gonna love me after this. You gonna respect me after this. But I want you to understand that as long as you operate in that fear, as long as you move around with that fear, you will never be able to live the life that you truly deserve. You gotta remove that fear and you gotta insert faith. You gotta understand that everything that you want and that you need in order for you to live the life that you deserve, you already possess. All you gotta do is wake it up. And once you wake it up, all you gotta do is wake up every day and nourish it just like you would nourish your child. You gotta wake up and you gotta water it just like you would water your plants. You gotta wake up and you gotta feed it every single day with reading, with fasting, with praying, with grounding yourself, with positive affirmations. You gotta wake up and you gotta make it a daily routine for you to show up for yourself. That's right, show up for yourself. Stop playing safe. Stop playing safe. Stop playing safe. Sis said, you speaking to my soul. That's exactly who I want. That's exactly who I want. That's who, yeah. That's what I want. I want everybody on this live to get to that point, sis. I want them to understand, don't try to hit me with your ears because you won't be able to keep up. Yeah, what up, she? You know what I'm saying? I want you to understand, don't try to hit me with your ears because you can't keep up. Open up that soul, though. Let me talk to your heart real quick. Let me talk to that inner person on you real quick. Let me put it out there real quick because, see, sometimes your ears going to try to have you over there trying to, well, you know what? We don't need none of that. I want you to I want to touch that part on the inside of you. That's who I want to talk to real quick. What I told you, the first thing is stop playing safe. The second thing, want me to tell you what I want? Stop accepting things that do not honor you. Hello, somebody. Stop accepting things that do not honor you. Stop accepting things that do not honor you. Pick your phone up. Pick your phone up. Pick your phone up. Pick your phone up. Yeah. Double tap. Stop. You got to stop that, baby. You got to stop that. Stop being connected to things that's not honoring you. Stop holding on to things that's not honoring you. Stop dealing with things that's not honoring you. Baby, when you're not okay, I need for you to understand something. You're not going to always have a good day. That's the reality. That's the reality, my love. Let me talk to you for a second. You're not going to always have a good day. Things not going to always go the way that you want them to go. It's going to be some times in your life where you feel like you are barely making it. It's going to be some times in your life where you can't even process what it is that's going on in your life. It's going to be some times in your life where you feel, I just feel broken. Yeah. If you know what I'm talking about, send me some love. Send me some love. That's right. It's Coach, I feel broken. I feel broken. I don't understand what it is. I love these folks. I do anything for them. So why they treat me like this? I done been there, Coach. So why they doing me like this? I done sacrificed my time. I've sacrificed my energy. I've sacrificed my effort. I gave up my talents. I put my name on the line. Coach, why are they doing me like this? Why would they do me like this? Yeah, let's be real. Let's be honest. If you got some folk that baby, I loved you more than I love me. I was willing, I loved you more than I loved me. And that was my first mistake. Yeah, but we got to be real about it first though, right? We got to be real. See, I loved you more than I loved me. It wasn't nothing that I wasn't willing to do for you. But you just tried to destroy me. You tried to take me out. You came into my life and I told you all the things that I had experienced. I told you about all my pain, all my suffering. I was open with you. I was honest with you. I put it all out there on the line for you. Do you understand what it's like to be that open, to be that honest, to be that vulnerable with an individual, and you turned right back around and you broke me into pieces? You turned right back around and you showed me, you showed me more hurt than that person. You came into my life and you didn't do it just one. It wasn't just one. You did it 10 times worse. 10 times worse. I'm talking to you this morning. I'm talking to you this morning. I want you to understand that life ain't gonna always be what you think that it should be. I want you to understand that they ain't gonna always reciprocate the energy. I want you to understand that they're not going to always respect you. They're not going to always be that type of person that you are to them. They won't be that way to you. You got to stop expecting you from other people. That's a note. That's a red pen note. Stop expecting you from other people. That's number one. The first problem that we had in that situation was what? I was loving you more than I was loving myself. You should never love anybody more than you love yourself. You should never come through for more for people than you come through for yourself. You should never pour more into an individual than you are willing to pour into yourself. The second thing is, come on, let's keep this thing going now. You got to understand that this right here, what you're doing is personal. This right here, what you're doing, this right here, this is about you. This is about your life. You got to understand that some folk, See, I loved you in spite of you. I loved you in spite of you. That's my, I'm about to make a point with it, because some of y'all gonna get mad when I said I loved you in spite of you. And when we said that, we thought that we was doing the right thing. And the truth of the matter is that I'm trying to explain to you right now how you got to come up, you self-sabotaging, and you got to come up out of that safe space. You got to learn how to stop playing it safe. See, I was over there and I was tolerating you because I knew the demons that you carried. Hello, somebody. And I know my church folks then started running up and down their hallway right right now. I know some of y'all are screaming glory all up and down your hall. Some of y'all already done threw your phone 1,000 times. Some of y'all are throwing shoes at me right now. The truth of the matter is that I was comfortable with them demons that you carried. I knew exactly what it was that I was dealing with when I was dealing with you. I saw those red flags. I knew exactly what it was, and I was comfortable here because I was familiar with that. So I tolerated that. So I put up with that. So I dealt with that because that was what was familiar to me. And the truth of the matter is you never settle for something that's not honoring you. You never accept anything or stay attached to anything that's not honoring you. You got to understand that you deserve more, that you deserve better. And you got to step out on faith, and it doesn't matter what it is that you got to do. Sometimes you just got to leave. No conversation, no text messages. Just leave. Bow out gracefully. Bow out gracefully. Come on, write that in your notes. Bow out gracefully. Bow out gracefully. Bow out gracefully. Bow out gracefully. That's for somebody. Bow out gracefully. That's right. Some of y'all feel like y'all got to get your lick back. Some of y'all feel like y'all got to prove y'all point. Some of y'all feel like y'all got to go tell y'all side of the story. Some of y'all feel like y'all got to expose the situation. Some of y'all feel like y'all got to make it make sense. Some of y'all feel like y'all got to break it down. Some of y'all feel like y'all got to go outside of y'all way so that everybody will understand that you wasn't the problem. You wasn't the bad guy. You wasn't the villain. But the truth of the matter is, it's going to be a time in your life that you're going to have to bow out gracefully. I'm going to bow out gracefully. Matter of fact, I'm going to sit this one out. Hello, somebody. I'm going to sit this one out. That means what? I'm no longer entertaining that. I'm no longer giving energy to that. I'm no longer tennising that conversation. I'm no longer doing any of that, baby. That's right. What you're doing, I'm protecting my peace. Yeah. Come on now. Come on now. I see y'all. I'm protecting my peace. That's what I'm doing. I'm protecting my peace. I'm bowing out gracefully, baby. I'm gonna let whoever say whatever. I'm gonna let whoever feel whatever. I'm gonna let whoever do whatever, as long as they do it over there. Understand that I didn't got no one time at band camp story for you. I ain't got no yesteryear's memories for you. I want you to understand that I'm bowing out gracefully. That's right. I'm picking up my stuff and I'm halfway out the door. I'm picking up my stuff and I'm gone. Understand that you don't owe nobody an explanation for you doing what is best for you. I don't owe you an explanation for me doing what's best for me. Guess why? Because everybody out there, as long as them tables are turning, as long as they're getting the things, the benefits of you, then everybody is okay. Everybody is fine. But I want you to understand that if it comes down in between you and them, they are going to pick them. And that is the hard truth. That is the reality of the situation. And that is the thing that most of y'all do not want to understand. It's what y'all fight against. It's what you do not want to accept, is that when push come to shove, folk are gonna always choose themselves. That's the reason why I tell y'all, when it come down to it, if I gotta choose in between me and you, oh baby, I'm picking me. I'm gonna pick me. That's your mentality. That's what you, I'm picking me. I'm picking me. That's right. Because if them tables turn, that's what you're going to do. That's right. You're going to pick you, and you ain't going to care about how it's going to leave me. You're going to pick you, and you're not going to care how it's going to destroy me. You're going to pick you. That's what you're going to do. So you got to get to a place in your life where you develop that same type of mentality, baby. I want you to understand, I am not negotiating my peace. I'm not negotiating my sanity. I'm not negotiating my person. I'm not negotiating my joy. I'm not negotiating. I am not negotiating, baby. Understand this. I am worth it, and that's it. What? I'm worth it, and that's it. I am worth it, and that's it. That's right. I'm not negotiating. I'm 3 months in this year. I'm getting self-full. I am worth it, and that's it. I want you to understand that's what I'm not going to do. I'm not negotiating my value. I'm not negotiating my peace. I'm not negotiating my joy. I want you to understand that I will detach from you. I will walk away from you. I will unplug from you. I will abort this here mission. I will two-finger swinging in a minute, in a skinny minute. That's right. I will get on up out of your life expeditiously. I want you to know the fast way, baby. Before I let you walk me like a dog, before I let you destroy my confidence, before I let you break my self-esteem, before I let you psychologically abuse me, before I let you mentally destroy me, oh, baby, I'm gone. Baby, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm halfway down the road, baby. I'm gone. You gotta be that dedicated to your process. You gotta be that dedicated to your growth. You gotta be that dedicated to your evolving in life. You gotta understand that if you want to heal, you gotta be willing to do the necessaries. I'm willing to do whatever is necessary in order for me to be able to live the life that I deserve. And if it's necessary, I'm gone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Oh, I'm gonna tell you that right now, yeah, cause you got to understand that as long as he's with me, as long as God with me, baby, you can't stop me. I'm unstoppable, baby. That's right. As long as I got him on my side, I'm unstoppable. Understand that. That's right. I ain't got to trust in nothing that man got going on because I don't even wrestle against men. That's the reason why I keep telling y'all all the time. Stop going back and forth with folk. Stop trying to prove yourself to folks. Stop going all of that extra stuff that go on with folk. Stop doing that because first and foremost, we don't even wrestle against flesh and blood, baby. Understand that I'm not wrestling against no flesh and blood. I want you to understand, baby. That's right. What I'm going for is something bigger. It's something deeper than this right here. Understand that I'm talking about principalities, baby. I'm talking about strongholds. I'm talking about generational curses, baby. I'm talking about moving forward in life. And when I say that I'm not going to continue to do the same things that everybody else in my family done done, I want you to understand that that's exactly what it is. When I say that I'm not going to cry the same tears that everybody over there been crying, I want you to understand that's what I'm talking about. When I say that the storms that wet me up as a child will not drench my children, that's what I'm talking about. I need for you to understand that my bloodline, oh, they already know what time it is, baby. I'm a generational what? Curse breaker. That's right. I'm going to live up to my own. That's right. I'm stepping out on my own. I'm no longer playing it safe like my mama and my grandmama and my great-great-great and them did. Understand that I am not playing it safe. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm not playing it safe, baby. I'm not playing it safe, baby. That's right. If you one of those individuals and you done playing it safe, if you done tiptoeing around folk, if you done playing nice to get along, if you done going over there and acting like ain't nothing wrong with you and you ready to address some stuff, if you done got strapped up, baby, if you already ready and you letting folk know, oh yeah, you better go play where it's safe. You better go play where it's safe because it ain't gonna be over here with me. You better go play where it's safe, baby, because I am not one of them. I know what they talking about and what they got going on, but baby, that right there, that's for them. As for me and my house, understand that, baby, we moving a little bit differently. That's right. And I understand that they might reject me. I understand that they might not rock with me like that. I understand that they might feel a certain type of way. But guess what? That rejection, oh, baby, that ain't nothing but some redirection for me, baby. That's right. Because I'm going over here and I'm going to re-strategize. I'm going over here and I'm going to work on my plan. I'm going over here and I'm about to get myself prepared because everything that I'm going through in life, when things ain't happening the way that I want them to happen, when things ain't doing what I need them to do, I need for you to understand that I'm crazy enough to know that, baby, this is just a preparing stage. You're preparing me for what I'm about to go through in life. You're preparing me for the different circumstances, the different trials, the different tribulations that I'm about to face. I want you to understand that everything that I go through, every hardship that I go through, you got to get to a place in your life where you change the narrative, baby. Because if you look at it for something negative, if you focus on it being negative in your life, then that's exactly what you're going to get every single time. If you want it to be negative, oh, I'm over here and don't nobody like me. That's what you about to get. If you go over there, oh, instead of you looking at it like I'm over here and I'm by myself, I'm in a preparation stage, baby. I'm in a preparation stage, baby. That's right. Put it in your notes. I'm in a preparation stage, baby. I'm in a preparation stage. That's right. I'm going through some things, but it's all right. Yeah. I see the dark cloud over me, but it's all right. I see some folk going against me, but it's all right. I see some people speaking negatively about me, but it's all right. I'm in a preparation stage, baby. I'm in a preparation stage. If you over there and you got your tracksuit on, let's go. If you done tied your sneakers up, let's go. That's right. If you over there, go ahead, grab your jacket. It's a little bit chilly. Let's go. Put it in my comments. Oh, baby, I got to get up out of here because what worked for me last year ain't working this week. Understand that. What worked for me 3 weeks ago ain't working right now. What I was doing back over there a couple of months ago, it ain't working for me right now. Why? Because my priorities didn't change, baby. That's right. I'm going bigger, baby. I'm going big, baby. I'm no longer playing small. I'm no longer trying to fit in. I'm no longer diluting myself, not sugarcoating me. Oh, baby, I'm about to go for the gusto. Understand that. I'm strapping myself up and I'm getting up out of this situation. I'm no longer walking around over there trying to be in my comfort zone where I don't offend nobody. Baby, I'm done playing safe. I'm done playing safe. I'm done playing safe. I'm in my preparation stage, baby. Yeah. What I told y'all yesterday, baby, if you over there worried about the person that I used to be, ooh, you worried about the wrong things. If you over there worried about my yesteryears, you worried about the wrong thing. If you worried about how I was acting a couple of months ago, a few years ago, oh, you worried about the wrong thing. If you over there still talking about some things that I done 20-something years ago, baby, you worried about the wrong thing. You shouldn't be concerned about the woman that I used to be. Baby, the one that you need to be worried about is the woman that I'm becoming. Baby, I'm going to go a little bit deeper for my spiritual folk, for my church folk, for my people that's on here that really know what I'm talking about, baby. You should not be concerned about the person that I used to be. You need to be concerned about the woman that I'm becoming right now in my life. I want you to understand that. You better be worried about her, because see, that broken version of me, that was something else. That broken version of me, oh, that person tolerated anything. That person was afraid of everything. That person, they want to rock the boat. Oh, baby, but this person that I'm manifesting, yes, sir. Yeah. If you manifesting your greatness, come on. Yeah. See, manifesting is being intentional. Write that in your notes. Manifesting is being intentional. That's what the Webster say, is being intentional, intentionally creating something. Hello, somebody. I'm going to learn you something if you're paying attention to me. Manifesting is being intentional. I'm intentionally doing something. If you, come on now. I know my church people, like, here she go. Yeah, yes. My spiritual people that's on here, talk to me nice, real quick. When you get to that place in your life, baby, you ain't got to worry about the person that I used to be. I want you to understand that. You ain't got to worry about the person that I used to be, because the person that I used to be, oh, yeah. See, I was a product. Listen. I've been waiting to give y'all this since Kansas. Double tap on my screen. We at 200K on them likes. Double tap on my screen real quick, boy. I tell you what, I got to give it to you. I see my ladies dancing. In the comments. Manifesting is being intentional. It's being intentional. See, it's something that happens in your life when you start being intentional. It's something that happens in your life when you start being intentional, baby. It's something that happens in your life when you start being intentional. You got to understand. You got to start looking at folk. You got to look at them eyeball to eyeball, baby. You got to be 10 toes to the ground, baby. You got to let them know, baby. I see the person that I used to be. The person that I used to be back then, I was a product of my environment. I was product of a broken home. I was a product of the drugs and the alcohol. I was a product of those things that was around me. I adapted to the things that was around me. Hello, somebody. God, come on. Work. I want you to understand something. I was a product of where I was coming from. Understand, that's who I was back then. Back then, I didn't know any better. Back then, I was just doing what I was taught. Back then, this is all that I knew, all I was around. I was taking on what had been over there all that time. That's what I was doing. That's why I was the way that I was. But it's something about when you start manifesting the person that you want to become, when you start speaking over your own life, when you start holding yourself accountable, when you start taking responsibility and ownership for your own life, when you start loving yourself on purpose. Oh, come on. When you start loving yourself on purpose, when you start pouring into yourself on purpose, when you start waking up every single day and choosing you on purpose, when you start everything that you do, you looking at it and you're trying to see not how it's going to affect everybody else, but you're looking at how is it going to affect me? How is it going to affect my life? How is it going to do what it do or mix well with what I got going on? That's when you know that you're moving in the right direction. Why? Because you're intentionally doing the right thing and doing what is best for you. You got to understand, because you can have 100 things that you can do right, but if you make one mistake, you can destroy it all. So when you're manifesting your person, when you're creating the person that you want to really be, you got to understand, you start paying attention to anything. You start paying attention to everything that's around you. I can't just move how I used to move. That's a word. That's a word for somebody. That's a word. I don't know about y'all, but if you in your life right now and you know that you can't afford to respond the way that you used to, come on, send me some love. Double tap on that screen. Say, Street, that's me. I'm in that position right now, baby. That's right. They waiting on me to respond. They waiting on me to give them a rebuttal. They waiting on me to text back. They waiting on me to email back. When you get to a certain level in life and you start really focusing on yourself, when you start really growing in life, when you start going outside of your way to make sure that you're creating a better version of yourself, you got to understand something, baby. You got to make sure that I can't afford to respond the way that I used to. That's a note for somebody. Baby, put it in red pen for you. Baby, I can't afford to respond like that no more. That's right. I got too much good going on in my life. I'm working on myself and I'm doing it on purpose, intentionally redeveloping myself, intentionally reprogramming my thinking, intentionally loving on myself. Everything that I do, I'm very much aware of, baby. I can't afford to respond respond the way that I used to, because now I understand that all it'll take is one. Yeah. It'll take one mistake to destroy everything that I done built. So now I'm minding my mouth. I got to watch what I say. I gotta watch what I say. Come on, put it in your notes. Now I'm minding my mouth. I'm minding my mouth now. I'm minding my mouth now. Because everything ain't for me to speak on. I'm minding my mouth now. That's right. I'm minding my mouth now. I'm bridling my tongue. Hello, somebody. I'm bridling my tongue. Come on, talk to me nice. Come on, man. Come on, talk to me nice. That's right. I can't afford to respond the way that I used to. I can't afford to speak on everything, especially things that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm learning how to just drink my water and mind my business. Hello, somebody. That's right. That ain't got nothing to do with me over there. And then you got to get to that place where you do number two is what? I got to shut down those negative internal dialogue. That's right. I got to watch the things that I'm thinking about myself. Because if I say that I can't do it, then I won't be able to do it. If I say that it don't happen for people like me, then guess what? It won't happen for people like me. You got to watch the things that you think about yourself. I'm going to watch what I think about myself. As soon as those negative thoughts try to come up and try to drop those insecurities that you might not be able to do it, or it might be this and that, and the market's so saturated and this. Oh, no. I shut it down expeditiously, baby. I don't care who doing what I'm doing. They'll never do it like me. I don't care how they moving and how they doing this, and this. It will not be the same. Understand that, baby. I am one of one. Put it in my comments, baby. I'm one of one. Every video, I'm going to tell it to you. You're one of one. You're one of one, baby. You're one of one. I'm one of one. I'm a rare breed. I'm a rare breed, baby. I'm one of one. That's right. You better watch how you talk to me. You better watch how you handle me, baby. That's right. You will spend the rest of your life looking for somebody like me. That's right. You got to let it be known, baby. It's some of y'all that played with me this year. It was some of y'all that went outside y'all way to try to destroy me. It was some of y'all that went outside of y'all way to try to discourage me. It was some of y'all that did the absolute most in my life. I want you to understand that in our peak game, I seen exactly how you was moving. I seen exactly what it was that you was doing. But I want you to understand something. Oh, baby, you're going to feel that in your chest, baby. You're going to regret the way that you treated me. You're going to regret the disrespect. You're going to regret the way that you walked in and out my life. You're going to regret the way that you talked to me. You're going to regret the things that you said negatively. Oh, baby, that's right. Because I want you to understand one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I am not what you call me. Understand that I am not what you say that I am. I am not what you say that I am. But me, oh, baby, I am what I say that I am. Understand that, and I say that I'm great. I say that I am beautiful. I say that I am beautifully made, baby. That's right. I say that I got purpose. I say that I deserve to be here. I don't answer to no anybody. Yeah. That part right there alone is enough to make you cry right there. Yeah, go ahead, sis. Go pick your phone up real quick, though. I got some more notes for you. Hold tight. That's right. I'm not what you call me. You got to understand that I answer to me, baby. I answer to me. Understand that. I answer to me. Hello, somebody. I answer to me, and you got to wake up every single day, and you got to have that same drive. You got to wake up every day, and you got to have that same passion. You got to wake up every single day, and you got to have that same dedication. You got to wake up every single day, and you got to be hungry. You got to wake up every single day and you got to make sure that you're telling yourself, oh, baby, we deserve this. We deserve this. Everything that's happening in our life right now, oh, we deserve this. The move that we're making right now, we deserve this. I need for you to understand the doors that's opening. Oh, baby, don't be afraid to walk through them. That's right. What the caption today is what? Stop playing safe. That's right. When that door get open for you, you better go ahead, strap up your sneakers, go ahead, throw on your tracksuit, and you better haul behind through it. That's right. You deserve to be there. When they come up on you and they tell you, hey, we got this job going up on the board, and you know that you got the skills, you got the techniques, stop playing safe. Stop sitting over there worrying about what other folk gonna say. Apply for the job. Fill out the application. Put your name on the board. Stop being worried about who gonna get mad and how they gonna feel. Stop playing safe. When that door open, you run. When that opportunity come, you run. When that yes that you've been waiting on come, you run. Understand that everything that you want and that you need in order for you to be successful in life, you already possess. Get up out of there. Yes, sir. Yeah. You got to get up out of there, baby. You got to get up out of there. You want to get up? You got to get up out of there. You got to get up out of there. That's right. Double tap on the screen. Send me some love real quick. If you know for a fact in your life you've been playing it safe, go ahead and send me some love. Say ouch and send a gift. That's right. If you know for a fact it's been some times in your life when you've been accepting things that did not honor you, say ouch and send a gift real quick. If you know it's been some times in your life that you've been playing around with yourself and not loving yourself the way that you truly deserve, and you've been loving your other folks more than you love you, go ahead and say ouch and send a gift. If you know for a fact that you've been holding on to folk out of fear, say ouch and send a gift. If you know that that marriage been over, you know that that relationship been done. If you know that that family ain't never meant you no good, but you've been standing around and holding on and trying your very best because you didn't want to ruffle no feathers. You didn't want to upset the room. You didn't want to go over there and air it out because you was afraid of how everybody was going to feel. You was afraid of folk walking away. I want you to say ouch. I want you to send a gift. I want you to stand up, and I want you to understand that you deserve more, that you deserve better. And if you want to grow in life, you got to get up out of there. Yeah. You got to take ownership. You better get up out of there. You self-destructing because you're sitting there. You're self-destructing because you're holding on to it. You're self-destructing. You're self-sabotaging because you over there playing nice just to get along, because you don't want to ruffle no feathers, because you don't want to piss nobody off, because you don't want to put nobody in their feelings. That's the problem right there. So you choosing them over yourself. Oh, y'all didn't want me to say that part. I'm sorry. Yeah, because you're choosing them over you. I need for you to understand that every single time that you know something ain't right and you go along with it because you don't want to piss nobody off, you choosing them and their feelings and what they got going on, you choosing that over yourself. Every single time that you get more concerned about another individual and what their response is going to be to what it is that you're doing that's best for you, and you give in to that, then guess what? You're choosing them over yourself. Hello, somebody. And I slowed that down because I wanted y'all to really grab that. That right there, we could walk away from this life with just that line right there. I want you to understand that every single time that you know better, you know what it is that you want and you know how you want it, but you don't go and get it because you're concerned about other folk and you're concerned about what they're going to feel and what they're going to think and what they're going to say and how they're going to move from that point forward. I want you to understand that you are self-sabotaging, and at that moment you are choosing other people over yourself. You owe it to yourself to choose you daily. You owe it to yourself to show up for you daily. You owe it to yourself to make sure that you're creating a routine that will work for you, and you owe that to yourself to do daily. You owe it to yourself to be committed to the commitments that you make to yourself. You owe it to yourself to make sure that every single day, no matter what is going on in your life, that you maintain a positive outlook. That's right. Yeah, you got to. Why you say, yeah, because life gonna be life, baby. Life gonna be life, and you can't control that. Yeah, you had to demand. I got a positive outlook, baby. That's right. I know what it looked like. I know it looked like the bottom then fell out. I know I see the dark cloud as well. I see the storm that's going on in my life. I see the way things are moving. But yeah. But if I focus on the storm, I ain't gonna focus on how that rain is gonna nourish what I've already planted. I'm not. If I focus on the storm, then I'm not looking at the fact that I needed that rain in order for it to water the seeds that I just put in the ground. I gotta. When I said preparation stage. Some of y'all at y'all seat right now. I know. Some of y'all at work right now, like, you know what, some of y'all at work, go ahead and go to the bathroom, sis. Some of y'all was driving, go ahead and pull over on the side of the road. That's right. When I say change to the narrative, I'm breaking it down what I mean when I say change to the narrative. That's right. You can either focus on the storm or you can focus on the need that you have. You need that rain, baby. You need that rain. You know what'll happen if you ain't got no water coming through there? You know the outcome of you not having no water there? Understand that you got some seeds that's planted that's gonna need some water. Understand that. And if I just go out here and start giving you all type of stuff and opening all kind of doors in your life, baby, and I ain't giving you no water, and you don't really know how to take care of it, you don't know how to nourish it, you don't know how to give it the best that you got, so I give it to you, and now that I done gave it to you prematurely, you done had it for a month or two, and now you about to lose it. I done gave it to you because you done begged me for it, and now that you have it, you don't even know what to do with it. I done gave you what it was that you asked for, and now that you got it, you don't know how to carry it, you don't know how to dress it, you don't know how to comb the hair of it, you don't know what to do, baby. You are lost over there with a gift, don't know what to do. You gotta embrace your preparation stage. Embrace you. Woo! Boy, send me some love. Love me down. You got to embrace your preparation stage. You got to embrace your preparation stage, baby. You got to embrace that, baby. You got to stop playing safe. That's right. Stop being afraid to ruffle feathers. Stop being afraid to speak your truth and live in your truth. Stop being afraid to step up and let folk know where they got you messed up at. Stop accepting things that's not honoring you. Stop playing nice just to get along. Understand that you deserve deserve more. You deserve better. Understand that you deserve a happy, healthy life. You deserve to have healthy connections. You deserve to be living in peace. You deserve to have joy in your life. You deserve to have sanity in your life. You deserve to be with someone that's able to reciprocate that energy that you're putting out. You deserve to be with someone that's living already in their own truth, that have their own peace, that have all their own things. That's right, because they need to be at 100% while you at 100%. You don't need to be attaching yourself to nobody that's struggling in life. You ain't got no business attaching yourself to nobody that's going through hell in their own life, trying to figure out what they got going on. Hello, somebody, because that's not a relationship. That's a project. It is not your job to fix them. It's not your job to fix them. It's not your job to come save them. It's not your job to go outside of your way to destroy the person that you are, to make them happy or feel healthy or feel whole in no type of no type of way, shape, or form. Understand that that's not my job. I cannot love you and destroy me. I cannot be there for you and neglect me. I cannot pour into you and you're not pouring back into me. I gotta be connected to somebody that's willing to reciprocate the energy. Yeah. That's like it or not, baby. That's like it or not. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. That's what I just told you. I can't afford it, baby. I can't afford it. I can't afford another soul tie with the wrong person. I can't afford that. I can't afford another soul tie with the wrong person. I can't afford that. I told y'all that a couple of months ago. I'm bringing it back. I can't afford that, baby. If you know for a fact that you can't afford another soul tie with the wrong person, and that's in a friendship, a family ship, a relationship, a job ship, a church ship, whatever, baby, I cannot afford another soul tie with the wrong individual. That's right. That's why I'm cautious about what it is that I do. That's why I'm cautious with who I sit with. That's why I'm cautious with who I share space with. That's why I'm cautious with who I swing my feet up on the table, baby. Understand, I can't afford another soul tie with the wrong individual. I'm not trying to be connected to nothing or nobody that's not growing. I'm not trying to be connected to nobody. Understand that that's not living or trying to live or making a conscious effort to live their best life. If you enjoy being stuck, I'm gonna leave you there. If you okay with being broken, I'm gonna leave you there. If you're comfortable with the life that you're living, then guess what? I'm gonna leave you right on over there. I cannot afford another soul tie with the wrong individual. That ain't in me, baby. You gotta understand that I didn't work too hard for this. Come on now. I didn't work too hard for this. I've worked too hard. I worked too hard for this. Come on, talk to me nice. If you know for a fact, baby, I didn't work too hard for this. I didn't work too hard for this. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it because I didn't work too hard for this. When you get to that place in your life where every single day you're working on yourself, when you got to that place in your life where you didn't pick yourself up and you didn't dust yourself off and you didn't realize you got some skin in this game, when you didn't pick yourself up and dust yourself off and you choosing yourself every single day and you going through your dark times alone, you sliding down your wall alone, you pacing the floor in the middle of the night alone, when you bouncing back from everything that life throws at you and you bouncing back all on your own, I want you to understand that when you develop that type of skin, oh baby, in your preparation stage, when you step up out of there, you're going to be very cautious of the people that you deal with. You're going to be very cautious of the things that's in your life. You're going to be looking at the certain things that's around you, and the first thing that you're going to see is you're going to start seeing things that you thought was nothing. Oh, I thought they was just being funny when they were saying that. No, they was trying to humiliate you. Yeah. They was trying to really plant that seed of doubt in you. They was trying to dump their insecurities on you, but see, you was in a broken state, so you ain't really pay that no attention. You thought that it was funny or it was cute at that time, and now that you're growing, now that you're evolving, and now that you're listening to the things that they're saying, that now you're realizing that it was hate all along. Now you're realizing that they ain't really rock with you like that all along. Now you're realizing that they ain't really believe in you the way that you thought that they did all along. Now you thought that, you know what I'm saying, you had this supportive circle. Now you see that you was really in a cage. Now you really see that it wasn't all that they was cracked up to be, and now that you're stepping back and stepping away and you're making a conscious effort to work on yourself, now you're realizing what I've been telling you guys for months now, that you was more of a friend to them than they ever were to you. You was more of a family member to them than they ever was to you, that you was a reason why y'all was still dealing, that if you stop inviting, you stop calling, you stop texting, you stop creating things for you guys to do all together, then guess what? Them folks wouldn't be talking to you at all. They wouldn't be dealing with you at all. The truth of the matter is, the only reason why they around you is because of you. Yeah. Come on, talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I really and truly am. I just wanted to tell y'all to get out of that. Stop playing safe. Stop playing safe. Understand that you deserve more. You deserve better. Stop playing safe. That as long as you stay in there, as long as you stay over there in that comfort zone, doing what you've always done, you're going to always get what you've always got. As long as you hanging out over in that familiar place, then it's going to keep going in that same cycle. I dare you to step out of that cycle. I dare you to demand more out of your life and from the people that's connected to your life. I dare you to get into a position where you're not afraid to rock that boat. I dare you to stand 10 toes to the ground in what it is that you believe, even if you're standing there by yourself. I need for you to understand that there's power and there's growth. Yeah, outside of that comfort zone. It's power and there's growth outside of you playing safe. You got to get to that point where you're not afraid to be the best version of yourself. A lot of times y'all won't step out because you're afraid of you. You're afraid of your own greatness. You're afraid of what it is that you really could do. And the only reason why you're afraid of that is because you're afraid of the folks that's going to speak against you. You're afraid of what they're going to say about your one time at band camp. You're afraid of the things that's going to come up out of there. They're going to try to talk about when I was this and when I was doing that and how I was living here and how I was living there and this, that, and the third. And what I want to say to you today is this right here. All of us got a past. All of us got a story. All of us got something that we had to deal with, that we had to overcome. Understand that. You are not exempt. And the person that they need to be concerned with is not the person that you used to be. They need to be concerned about the person that you're manifesting right now in your life. Understand that. You have the power to create your own person. You have that type of power. And you should utilize it every single day. You should demand more out of yourself every single day. When you waking up and you choosing yourself, you should make it your priority. Your priority to love you on purpose. You should make it your priority every single day. And in any relationship that you feel as though you're loving that person more than you loving yourself, that ain't the relationship for you. That's a relationship, a friendship, a jobship, whatever. You should never have more love for another person than what you have for yourself. And if you're around an individual that knows this and and is okay with that, then you're still around the wrong person, because a person that genuinely love you, they're going to let you know, hey, it's okay for you to love me. It's okay for you to support me. It's okay for you to pour into me. But give yourself some credit as well. Love on yourself as well. And that's important for anybody. Understand that. But listen, y'all, if y'all not following my Patreon, make sure y'all go and do so. The link is right there in my bio. Keep in mind, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Thursday, mental health class. Every single Thursday is inside the Patreon at 7 p.m. Eastern. Bring your questions, your comments, your testimonies, anything that you want to share with the class. You know what I'm saying? Bring it to the Patreon, man. That's what we do. The platform is judgment free. That's right. It doesn't matter what you want to talk about, what you want to bring, just come on with it. Understand that. And the link is right there in my bio. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you go and you do so. Yeah, that's right. Make sure you go and do so. And you know what I'm saying? Keep loving yourself every single day. Keep loving yourself every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say this: every single day that you wake up, you put 10 toes to the ground. Sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. You know what I'm saying? And you got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. I need y'all to do me a favor real quick. If I motivated you this morning, if I inspired you this morning, if I touched your heart this morning, send me some love across the screen real quick. Send me some love. Send me some love. Good morning, Street. Morning, Mods. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. Good morning, Josh. Oh, thank you, Susie. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tammy. Shaquan with the flowers. Thank you, Brown Eyes. I appreciate you. That's right. If I gave you some motivation this morning, if you know that you've been playing it safe and it's time for you to get up out of that spot, send me some love real quick. Samad, thank you so much. Soli, I appreciate you. That's right. If you know that you've been in that relationship and you didn't overstayed your welcome, thank you, Nard. You know what I'm saying? You didn't overstayed your welcome in that relationship and it ain't giving what it was supposed to have gave, but you was trying to play it safe. I need for you to get on up out of there. That's right, because this morning we learned that we got to stop playing safe. If we want to grow, we got to stop playing safe. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Aaron. That's right. Send me some love real quick. Double tap on your screen. Send me some love. We at 366. Let's get to 400K on those likes real quick. Lily, what's going on? Thank you so much for that fire. I hope that meant I gave you some fire. And I want y'all to put in my comments, if I touched your soul, let me know this morning. Hen, thank you so much. I think it's Kenya. Kenya, thank you so much. I see my flowers coming through. That's right. If you got what you needed this morning, and just wait, because I'm going to be back tomorrow. I'm going to be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. You're going to catch me right here on TikTok, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. for the rest of this week. You're going to catch me right here on TikTok. So y'all get ready. We are officially locked in. We got 3 more months in this year. And the goal is for each and every one of us to walk up out of this year of 2022. We want to walk out and we want to be full. That's right. We're going to replenish our own cup. We're going to rebuild our own happiness. We're going to rebuild our own confidence, our own self-esteem. We're going to be working every single day. Some days we might have the same message. Some days we might have a different message. Why? Because there's always different people coming in and out of the live. But I'm going to be on here every single day for the rest of this week until we all are on board and understand that you deserve more, that you deserve better. Understand that you're not asking for something that you don't deserve, baby. You're not. You're not asking for nothing that you don't deserve. We're going to be self-full, baby. That's right. That's what our goal is. That's what our mission is. And we intentionally working on it every single day. We're intentionally showing up every single day for what it is that we want. And that's the reason why I'm trying to get on this live all the time, is because I want to keep you right there. I want us to be locked in all the way till the end. I'm talking about 2023. Oh, 2023 going to have to give us some stuff. 2023 going to have to open up some doors. 2023, they're going to have to get some opportunities. 2023, oh baby, that's our Jordan year, baby. We taking all shots. Understand that, baby. All shots from the free throw line, from the half court. We even taking the free throws, baby. I want you to understand that that's going to be our year. We gonna shine. We gonna prosper. We gonna live our very best life. How do you know that? Because we're speaking it into existence. How do you know? Because we're manifesting it. How do you know? Because we're standing 10 toes to the ground about it. How do you know? Because I know and I understand that ain't nothing off limits to me, and if I really want it, then I can have it. Understand, I'm in my preparation stage. I'm filling up my cup. I'm out here called what they call it in sports, conditioning. Oh baby, we in conditioning right now. Hello somebody, y'all about to start me up again. Come on now, we in conditioning, baby. I'm conditioning right now. That's right. I know it might look dark around me. I know for a fact that you might not understand why I'm so passionate about it. I understand why you might not feel like, oh yeah, well, it don't take all of that, but baby, it take all of that plus some. Understand that, coach, talk to me until you can't talk no more. Give me the message over and over again until I get it. Bring it back 2, 3, 4 times if you got to. I want you to say it to me until it's embedded in my brain that what? I deserve more, that I deserve better, that I ain't got to walk around and be the person that they were. I ain't got to continue to hold on to those generational curses. I ain't got to stay over there and play with those demons that they playing with. I ain't got to go over there and be hanging up with those strongholds. If I want to do something different in my life, in my family, then I can step up to the plate and I can let it be known that I'm a generational curse breaker, baby. I might put that on the shirt. That might end up on the shirt next. That's right. That might end up on the shirt. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That might end up on the shirt today. That right there, yeah. I'm a generational curse breaker, baby. I'm a generational curse breaker, baby. You're gonna have to watch how you play with me. You're gonna have to watch what you're saying to me. You're gonna have to watch how you're handling me, baby. That's right, because I am not one of them. It's gonna be some folks in your life right now, these next 3 months. It's gonna be some folks in your life right now that ain't gonna even understand why you moving like how you moving. It's gonna be some folks in your life right now, and they're gonna be looking at you and they're gonna be trying to figure out what in the world is going on you, baby. You got a glow on you that I can see from a mile away. You over there, why you look so peaceful? Why you look so happy? How in the world you got all this hell breaking loose in your life and you still smiling like that? You got all these things going wrong in your life and you still smiling like that. What in the world? Some folk gonna look at you like the audacity of you, sweetheart. Because if that was me, oh baby, I'd be somewhere crying. If that was me, I'd be somewhere having a pity party. If that was me, I wouldn't even know what's going on. And you gotta look folk directly in their face. Well, thank God it ain't you, because you ain't me and I ain't you. And when it got something to do with me, baby, I want all the smoke, baby. I got my sneakers tied up. I got my tracksuit on. As soon as that door open, baby, you better get up out my way, baby. As soon as that door open, you better get out of my way. You better get out of my way. You better step to the side, baby. When you see me coming, go ahead and make some room. Why? Because I'm coming, and I'm coming full force. When I come, I'm coming utilizing my voice. When I come, I'm bringing my boundaries. When I come, I'm standing on my own, baby. That's right. I don't need a gang of folk with me. I ain't got to have nobody over there patting my back, stroking my ego. I ain't got to have nobody's green light. They go ahead, baby. I'm going to be more than enough all by myself. Yeah. I was trying to get out of here. I know I done already told y'all I was leaving, but that yeah, you gotta know how powerful this thing about to be. We about to obsess some folk. Some folk gonna have to figure us out. Oh yeah, some things ain't for you. You have to let them know some things ain't for you to understand. You ain't gonna understand this here, baby. I'm in preparation stage right now. I'm going through conditioning. I got 3 months of conditioning, baby. That's right. I'm trying to level up, baby. That's right. I'm powering up right now. I'm putting myself in position right now. I'm creating my own lane right now. I understand that you don't get it, and that's okay. I understand that you don't understand what I got going, and that's okay, because everybody won't see your vision. Everybody won't understand your goal. Everybody won't understand your mission. Everybody won't support it, and that's going to be fine. You got to be willing to do it, even if you got to do it by yourself. You got to be willing to do it, even if you're doing it with a face full of tears. You got to be willing to do it, even if you're doing it with one leg and a kickstand. You got to be willing to wake up every single day and make yourself a priority in your life, baby. You ain't got to prioritize me in yours if you don't want to. That's fine, but you're gonna leave me alone as well. Understand that it's either prioritize me or leave me alone. Understand that I don't have no space in my life for no dead weight. I ain't got no space in my life for nobody that I gotta beg to love me. I ain't got no space in my life for nobody I gotta drag along and do this and do that, baby. I ain't doing no coaching, no guide, no hand holding for no grown adults in this season. I got 3 months left in this year to get my hips in position, and guess what? That's exactly what's about to happen, baby. I'm about to take off. That's right. What I'm doing, baby, I'm letting you know right now that I'm done playing safe. I'm done playing nice. I'm done playing just enough to get along with everybody. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm stepping into that unfamiliar ground, and I'm ready to do the work. I'm not looking at the things that's going on in my life like it's darkness or turmoil. I'm removing that negative thinking. I'm looking at that storm that's raining in my life, and I'm appreciating the rain, because I need that in order for it to water the seeds that I've already planted. I got some stuff that's coming up. I got some stuff that's coming up. I got some stuff that's coming up. I got some stuff that's coming up, baby. That's right. That's all right. Wait till my harvest come. 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 Some of y'all need to be telling folks that wait till my harvest come, baby. Yesterday's price won't be today's price, baby. That's right. Wait till my harvest come. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. If you're not following me, make sure you hit that follow button. But yesterday's price won't be today's price, baby. Wait till my harvest come, baby. That's right. Wait till my harvest come. You might look at the rain. You might look at the storm, baby. I ain't looking at the storm. I need that rain. Understand that I need that rain. That's right. I needed the water, what I got going on right here. Wait till my harvest come, baby. That's right. It's gonna be some folk that's gonna regret the way that they treated you. It's gonna be some folk they about to feel it right here. They about to feel it right here. Some folk gonna feel it in their chest, baby. Some folk gonna feel it in their chest. You gonna feel that in your chest, huh? Yeah. I know you thought that it was cute. I know you thought that it was funny. I know you thought that you got the best of me. I know that you thought that you ran off with the plug. You know what I'm saying? I know that's what you thought. That's what you thought. Yeah. Because see, I didn't go from 0 to prison. Because I ain't lose my cool. Because I bowed out gracefully. You thought that you won. But you didn't know yesterday's price. It won't be the day's price, baby. You're going to have to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot, but you're going to have to pay for that. Some folk going to have to pay for the way that they treated you. They're going to have to pay for the way that you're going to have to pay for that. Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot, but you're going to have to pay for that. Because the way that, you're going to feel that in your chest, baby. You will spend the rest of your life looking for me in other folk. And you got to wake up every single day. And you got to take full advantage of that. You got to wake up every single day. And you got to embrace every opportunity. You got to wake up every single day. And you got to say it over your life. You got to be intentional. Everything that you do, manifesting, is intentionally creating something. You got to intentionally create the person that you want to become. If you want to do right, you want to live better, if you really want joy, if you really want peace, if you really want sanity in your life, you got to be willing to do the work. You got to be understanding that you can't respond to everything. You can't. When you start growing in life, you got to understand that you can't afford to respond the way that you used to. You can't. Because some things are not worth your attention. Some things you got to understand that, no, I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget. Some of y'all might have seen the video that I put out when I said my soul is on a budget. My soul is on a budget, baby. That's right. When you put your soul on a budget, we got 3 months. We got 3 months and we got to get locked in. We got 3 months to make it happen. We got 3 months to get in gear. My soul is on a budget, baby. I can't afford that. Understand that I can't afford that. I can't afford no drama. I can't afford no discord. I can't afford no dysfunctionalness. I can't afford for nobody to play with me. I can't afford to having to be attached to nobody that's in and out. I can't afford to be attached to nobody that's inconsistent. I can't afford that. Understand, my soul is, I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget. Yeah. And because I'm on a budget, I gotta be careful for nothing. Little things that you might have thought was nothing, I got to be careful for those things. Because as I said, you could do 100 things correct. You could do it all lined up. But all it takes is one mistake. All it takes is one mistake for you to ruin it all. So you got to pay attention to your life and the things that you're doing and the things that you're giving your attention to. You got to be mindful of it. Because everybody and everything don't deserve you or your attention. Be careful for that. We're done playing safe. No more playing safe. If you was doing it before this video, that ends today. We done playing safe. Understand, it's going to be some decisions that you're going to make that's going to piss some people off. It's going to be some decisions that you're going to make that's going to have some folk, you're going to be up under their skin. You're going to have some folk going to turn on you. You're going to have some people that's going to betray you. You're going to have some people that's going to let you down. You're going to have some folk that's going to walk away from you. It's going to have some folk that's going to be committed to not understanding you. And that's okay. Because when you're not playing safe, you're not playing to get along with everybody. I'm done playing safe. I'm done trying to tiptoe around folk. I'm done playing nice to get along. I'm done trying to sugarcoat it. I'm done trying to water it down. Now you're going to get it real. Now you're going to get it raw. Now you're going to get it uncut and you're going to get it uncensored. And if I hurt your feelings, and I hope I hurt them enough for you to make some changes in your life. That's just what it is. But playing safe ain't going to help you heal. Playing safe ain't going to help you grow. Playing safe will not get you the life that you want. You got to be a risk taker. You got to be willing to step out. And even when folks say that you can't do it, you owe it to yourself to do it anyway. Let me show you. Let me show you that. Yeah. Because see, folk think it's impossible, but everything was impossible until one person done it. Folk gonna tell you that it's impossible, but everything was impossible until one person done it. Why you can't be that one person? Y'all double tap on the screen. I guess we're going to go ahead and run it up to 500K on the likes. Let's just run it up real quick. Double tap on the screen. Double tap. I said 4, but y'all know how y'all do. Y'all don't care. Y'all just, y'all don't care. You know what I'm saying? Why can't you be that one person? Why can't you be that one person? Why you can't be that one person? Everything is impossible. Everything is impossible until one person show that it can be done. Everything is impossible until you get that one. Why can't you be that one person? What's stopping you from being that one person? What's stopping you from making that move? What's stopping you from starting that business? What's stopping you from dropping that brand? What's stopping you from moving forward in life? What's stopping you? What's stopping you? Ain't nothing standing in between you and your greatness but the thought that it's something there. It's nothing there. That's a lie that you're telling yourself. That's a lie that you're telling yourself. Ain't nothing stopping you. And even if you got to add that to your affirmations, put it in your affirmations, baby. Ain't nothing stopping me. Ain't nothing standing in between me and my next move. Ain't nothing standing in between me and my next blessing. Ain't nothing standing in between me and my joy. Ain't nothing standing in between me and my success. Yeah. If everything is impossible until one person do it, what's stopping me from being that one person? What's stopping me? Understand that. You owe this to yourself. You owe this to yourself to step up to your plate. You owe it to yourself to make some different decisions in your life. You owe it to yourself for you to live up to your fullest potential. You owe it to yourself to have happy, healthy connections. You owe this to yourself. If you want a better life, you got to create it. You want joy, you got to create it. You want peace, you got to create it. You got to understand that these things don't just fall out of the sky. These things don't just fall into your lap. These things you can't just go pick up in a drive-thru of a Walmart or a McDonald's or Burger King. This is something that you gotta be working on every single day. You want something bigger and better, you gotta work for that. You gotta work for it every day. Can't nobody give it to you. And you shouldn't want it that way. You shouldn't want nobody to come into your life and be your joy and to be your peace or to be your happiness. You got to understand that folk wake up different all the time. In the moment that they wake up and decide that they no longer want to love you, they no longer want to be with you, that they no longer want what it was that y'all was building together, then guess what? If you allow them to be your love, your peace, your joy, your sanity, when they make that decision that they don't want to be there goes all of those things right out the door with them. And now here you are on social media saying what? I gotta find myself again. I just don't even know who I am. I just need to focus on me and my kids. I gotta get back in school. I gotta do this and I gotta do that. But the truth of the matter is, if you was focusing on yourself, your health, your schooling, and everything else from the very beginning, when that individual walked out of your life, they wouldn't stop nothing, wouldn't slow up nothing, wouldn't pause nothing that you had going on in your life. No matter if you're in a relationship or not, you should still have your own identity. In a relationship or not, you should know who you are, what you are, and what it is that you bring to a table. Understand that in a relationship or not, you should never lose yourself in nothing or nobody. Understand that. Hello, somebody, that was for you right there. Stop losing yourself in folk. Stop losing yourself in folk. Stop that, baby. I want you to understand that, baby. If you sick of yeah, I'm not about to do that, baby. I got boundaries. Understand that. I'm not about to do that. When I see that you're taking more than you're giving, I'm going to detach myself. When I see that you don't mean me no good, I'm going to detach myself. When I see 1 and 1 ain't equaling 2, I'm going to detach myself. When I see the inconsistency, the red flags, I'm going to detach myself. I'm no longer trying to force people to be what I want them to be. I'm no longer trying to look for the good in folk. Now what I'm looking for, the truth. Yeah, you see the video. I put it up this morning. The truth. What you looking for, street? The truth. I'm no longer looking for the good in folk. I'm looking for the truth in them. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the truth. That's a note right there all by itself. I hope y'all took some good notes. If you missed your notes, don't worry. This video going in the Patreon. You can grab them there. That's the truth. The truth. I'm no longer looking for the good in folk. I'm looking for the truth. You are exactly who you showed me you were. Point blank, period. I'm not falling for the representation. I'm not falling for the person that you are every now and again. I'm not doing that. It's the truth. You are who you are. And that's it. You get to see how people love and the way that they love. And you get to make a decision as to whether or not you want to participate in the love that they offer. But it still goes back to you. You have to make that decision. That ball is still in your court. Stop giving away your power. Stop playing safe. Stop playing nice. Get out of that comfort zone. Understand that. 2023, our Jordan year. We taking all the shots, baby. Free throws, half court, all up. Oh, yeah, all of that. All of that. That's our year. That's our year to win. That's our year to live. That's our year to be great. Right now, we're conditioning. We're in the preparation stage. We're in the preparation stage. Strap up your sneakers. Throw your track suit on. Because when that door open, we got to run. When that door open, we taking off. Full force. All the way through it. All right? Shout out to y'all, man. Reached that 500 mark like I knew that we was going to do. I already knew we was gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Because every time we set a goal on these videos, we always reach our goals and we always surpass the goal that we put out there every single time. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we do it over here. I want to tell you guys that I love you guys so much. I know I already did my outro, but I wanted to leave in and tell you guys I love y'all one more time. I gotta go. Y'all know I gotta do some life coaching, so I'm about to go handle that right now. But if you guys are not signed up for my Patreon, make sure you go and do so. The link is right there in my bio. Go and subscribe subscribe expeditiously. The mental health support group meets every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you get signed up. Bring your questions, your comments, your testimonies, anything that you want to share with the group. We do give positive feedback, constructive criticism. We do have people that are willing to be your account buddy, meaning if you're just now starting out with your self journey and you need somebody that's going to be there to motivate you, to inspire you, to keep you on task. You know what I'm saying? You guys can interact with each other, team up with each other, exchange information with each other so that you guys can work with each other. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We all for the book clubs and all of that good stuff, whatever books everybody reading, that's all of that. Get into the Patreon. If you need somebody that's going to be there, that's going to continuously say, hey, look, you got your routine done. If you know that for a fact that that's what's needed in order for you to stay on course, get signed up expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? Get it signed up expeditiously. Yeah, Josh definitely is my account buddy. When it come to business, he's my account business buddy for sure. Because I be so busy with traveling and bookings and everything else that he has to stay on top of me. We need to get on this app. We need to do this. We need to do that. You know what I mean? So when I say that, don't be ashamed or don't think that you don't need it, because even your coach got it. I got it as well. That's right. He holds me accountable, make sure that my business is running, making sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'm on every available platform, all of that. Speaking of platforms, guys, I'm also available on Cameo now as well. That's right. So if you want me to shout out somebody for their birthday, shout out somebody for their anniversary, if you know somebody that's going through a hard time in their life right now and you want me to personalize a inspirational video for them, find me on Cameo. All you have to do is type in my name. Find me on Cameo. I will create a video for them. You can send it directly to them. You know what I'm saying? For anybody's birthdays, anniversaries, for special occasion. Or if you know, like I said, somebody that's going through something and you just want to lift their spirits, all you got to do is find me on Cameo. Go ahead and put in what you want me to shout out, and the video will be coming your way. So yes, I am available on Cameo now as well. So yes, if you haven't signed up for my Patreon, make sure you go and do something. What if the person don't have Cameo? Oh, that's fine. I'll make sure the video. Y'all know me to know that I'm gonna make sure that they get the video. I don't care about none of that. That video will be made, and in between me and Josh, that video coming. Understand that video coming. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I stand 10 toes to the ground and behind anything that I'm doing. When I say anything I'm doing, I mean anything that I'm doing, anything that I'm attached to. I make sure that I give it 100% of me. This is what I'm gonna do. So if I announce that, that's exactly what it's gonna be. And when I decide not to do something, then I just simply walk away. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I am, an extremely positive person. I operate out of love, out of peace, and out of positivity. That's all I know. All right. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. So yes, find me on Cameo. Yes, he's gonna matter of fact, he's gonna update my link tree and make sure that the Cameo feature is on there as well. So if you need that Cameo video, let me know. But if you haven't subscribed to my Patreon, make sure you go and do so. And I hope to see everybody in group this Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I gotta go get to work. So I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.